Radian is a way of measuring angles based on arc length rather than degrees. If you place an angle inside a circle, aligning the vertex with the center, the sides of the angle cut the circle at 2 points and create an arc. The length of this arc depends on how wide your angle is. The wider the angle, the longer the arc. We can use the ratio of the arc length to the radius as the measurement for the angle. Radians are smarter than degrees, because they speak pi, the native language of circles. No arbitrary 360 degrees, just pure ratios and proportionality. Why is 180 degrees equal pi radians? Imagine you have a circle of radius r. A 360 degrees angle creates an arc equal to the full circumference of the circle. That is 2 pi times r. So 360 degrees equal 2 pi times r divided by r, giving us 2 pi radians. If 360 degrees equal 2 pi radians, 180 degrees would be equal pi radians. The great Babylonian mathematician, Kalmusin, might not like to hear this. But radians are a better way of measuring angles compared to degrees. In calculus, we always use radians because they reflect the true, unitless nature of circular motion. When measuring angles in radians, the derivatives and integrals of trigonometric functions behave cleanly. For example, the derivative of sine x is exactly cosine x, but only when x is in radians. If you use degrees, you'd need to multiply by messy conversion factors. So radians aren't just a preference, they're the only way to make math work naturally. It's like measuring length in meters versus sock stretches, which is the length a cheap cotton sock reaches before you hear a tear and regret your choices. Here you see every celebrity angle in both degrees and radians, along with their addresses, that is, their coordinates, around the unit circle. Another magic of the unit circle is that, since the radius is 1, the arc length and the measurement of the subtended angle are the same. It's like a circular city where angles are named after how far from downtown they live, downtown being where Mr. Zero lives at address 1 and 0. We might as well call it Angleville. This is the formula you would use to figure out how much pizza your brother stole, based on the slice angle and radius size. If he grabbed a 50-degree slice from a 15 centimeters radius pizza, you now have mathematical proof that he owes you at least 98.2 square centimeters of regret. Justice, served with mathematical precision. This formula says every angle has a chill alter ego, the reference angle, that knows the exact value. But whether that value comes with a positive vibe or a negative twist depends entirely on the quadrant it landed in. To find something like the tangent of minus 5 pi over 4, first add 2 pi to get a coterminal angle, 3 pi over 4. That puts it in the second quadrant, where tangent is negative. The reference angle is pi over 4, so the answer is minus 1. Note that with radians it's much easier to find the reference angle, but more challenging to find the quadrant. So if you prefer to first convert to degrees, that's perfectly fine. You're not weak, you're just bilingual. Sir Isaac Factorton once said, "You can gauge how advanced an extraterrestrial civilization is by how they measure angles. If they still use degrees, they're barely past fire. If they use gradians, they are fighting with bows and arrows. But if they are using radians, they are enlightened. He believed that radians are the metric of cosmic intelligence. If aliens are out there integrating sine in degrees, we're probably safe. If they're using radians and simplifying beautifully, prepare to be humbled.